This is ECU E39A. We have more matured canvas now. I'm going to show you how to use a unique NT with the MCP board to program this device through the canvas. On the back side here, we have the ground pin, which goes here, and there's two pins here with the 12 volt. This is the unique NT with the modified 5 volt from here, and then connect to the MCP2515 8 MHz board, and the canvas high and canvas low, high and can low is here. Pin, I think pin, let me check, it's pin 27 and 28. So this one goes to the USB hub. Let's connect the USB and power on. So now let's power on the 12 volt. Let's move this one in, and you can see this LED to be the power. So we need to wait about 10 seconds, let the CPU to run its own program, and then we can start communicate to the canvas. And we successfully entered the debug on mode. Now the very first thing to do is, again, we need to read the memory, and I suggest read the shadow as well. So we read the shadow as well, we read the entire flash. So here we are going to save the shadow here. The shadow is important when you do the BAM mode, boot assistant mode, in case that you do break it. Normally you don't need it, but it's just take 1 second to back up, and you have this one, so you can later on to use the BAM mode if you need it. This is how this one was config show, and this device has 2 bytes algorithm, but in case it's 5 byte algorithm, it will also be here as well. And the flash size is 3 megabyte, so it will take about less than 2 minutes to read the entire flash. So the entire read take about 1 minute and 35 seconds. So we need to do another round of read just to make sure your read is good. Oh, I need to select the flash to do a verification. But in the meantime, I'm going to save the flash as here. So we read twice, and first time read and second time verify. We matches the second read and the first read, which means we have good read. Now I'm going to present you how to program it, but just for my style, I'm going to do erase first, but you may not need to do this. So I'm going to erase the entire flash, and this is pretty fast. 3 MB doesn't take long to erase everything, and take 11 seconds to erase the entire flash. Just for demonstration purpose, I do the blank check, but it's an extra. You may not need to do this. And blank check is actually doing another full read and make sure every byte is FF. Now, for your purpose, you may not need to program the entire flash. You may only care about certain tables or data need to be reprogrammed. Unless doing the whole clone, then you need to reprogram the entire flash as well as the shadow. If you were just to tune the engines, you probably only need to program certain area of the data. And by doing that, you can make the XML yourself or segment it so that you can only program the certain portion of it, which means you are okay to take less time and less risk, because if you're not erasing the system, then you are less likely to break the ECU. I'm not the tuning guy, so I don't know anything about the which area is for what. So I'm treat this entire flash as just a regular CPU, and I'm going to erase everything and program everything. So this flash is blanked, and unlike JTAG method, you are okay to power off and doing whatever you want. In the CAN bus method, after you erase everything, you have to program back immediately. Otherwise, the ECU is bricked and you are no longer able to use the CAN bus anymore. So now I'm going to program the flash. I'm click here and click this button to write the whole flash. What it does, it will do an erase and then program as well as do the verification after the program, which I have this configuration here saying, I'm going to auto verify after the program. And now it's starting programming. This one takes 32 kilobytes of read, 32 kilobytes per second read speed, and the programming is about 28 kilobytes of writing speed. Most of the time it's not because of the programming takes time, it's the protocol, sending and reading data takes more time than the programming. So you can see the overhead of it's about 3 to 4 kilobyte difference between the read and the write. So program finished, takes about 1 minute and 50 seconds. Now it will auto verify after the programming. As long as it matches what we programmed in, this entire ECU is being restored. So we can see the compare passes, which means this ECU is fully reprogrammed. I'm going to now power off. and it goes to debugger off. Now I'm going to back on, and if it's bricked, I can no longer enter the debugger on again. If it's not, then we should be able to access this again. So let's wait 5 seconds more, and let's go. We are able to enter the debugger on again. So this unit is fully being reprogrammed.